Miss Wood's Spazzy Grammar. Subject-verb agreement, Part 1. First thing we have to know about subject-verb agreement is that we have to find the subject, make it agree with the verb in number. Most present tense singular verbs end in S, and here are some examples. Each one of the verbs in the list is singular because it ends in an S, and this only works in the present tense. So if you have a singular subject, you choose a singular verb to make it match. Let's find the 5 singular verbs in this list. Remember, they end in S. Those are your 5 singular verbs in red on the right. They all end in S. Let's talk about the specific rules for subject-verb agreement. Sometimes the subject comes later in the sentence, such as when a sentence starts with a prepositional phrase. The subject is Tim in this sentence, not the object of the prepositional phrase. Through the tops of the trees. So in this sentence, through the tops of the trees, Tim sees the clouds. Tim is the subject. The subject will never be the object of the preposition. There'll only be one time when we even use that word, and that's with indefinite pronouns. We're going to talk about that one later. Sometimes sentences start with here or there. Here or there are never the subject of the sentence. We're going to find the subject later on. Look at this sentence. There are 7 states visible from the top of Rock City. Again, the subject is states, not there. Let's talk about collective nouns. They can cause us great confusion. They can be singular or plural. We try to look for clue phrases that tell us if the nouns are actually singular or plural. Sometimes it might be a pronoun. Let's look at some examples. Collective nouns can be singular or plural depending on how they're used. The class giver gives the teacher a present each year. In this sentence, the class is a singular collective noun because as a whole, they're giving the teacher one present. And that's our clue phrase that lets us know that class here is singular. In this next example, though, the class is or are leaving school quickly when the bell rings. Class are individuals. They are leaving, doing different things. Some of them get on the bus. Some of them drive. Some of them are picked up. Those are all different things, so we consider that plural. Yikes! It does get a little confusing. Then to add more confusion, several nouns are always singular. These are disease names like mumps, measles, and chickenpox. They're always singular. It's just one disease, not many. We're going to use is with each of these disease names.